Good evening, 7th standard student. In the last video we have solved the exercise 1.2 and I hope you have solved both exercise in your notebook. Again I will say, if you have any queries you can ask me anytime. Okay, today we are going to solve exercise 1.3, but before that we are going to recall the chapter whichever is based on a exercise 1.3. So over the first point, the main point, today we are going to recall that the multiplication of integers. Already we have studied that there are the two types of integers, that positive integer and negative integer. Positive integer are carrying positive sign and negative integer carrying negative sign. How we can identify the integers? All the integers are numerals, but there is a one important point, that integers carry positive and negative sign, which we can call that as a positive integer and negative integer. But integers does not consist decimal point, or they does not have any fraction sign. That means if I say 1.643, is it integer? So the answer is no, it is not an integer, because it carry decimal point. And 1 by 2, 2 by 3 or 4 by 3 are also not an integers, because they possess a fraction. As like that, we are going to study, or we are going to recall it again, that multiplication of integers. We can add and subtract integers. Let us now learn how to multiply integers. The first point of multiplication of integers is multiplication of positive and negative integer. Look at carefully how we can multiply that. Look this example, 5 multiplied by negative 4. Okay, while doing the multiplication we have to first step is we have to do our multiplication, simply multiplication. Our example is 5 into negative 4. So 4 5s are 20. So I have to write here 20. But what about the sign? That I can see easily. 5 carry positive charge, a positive sign. Okay, in science in science subject we says that it carry positive charge, but in the mathematics we have said that it carry positive sign. So 5 carry positive sign and 4 carry negative sign, both carrying opposite signs. And if both integers carry opposite signs, then I have to give the negative sign to the answer. So 5 and 4 carry opposite signs, so I have to give the negative sign to the answer. So my answer is negative 20. Okay. So the first rule while multiplication, if both integers carry same sign, I have to give same sign, positive sign to the answer. And if both carry different signs, so I have to give the negative sign to the answer. Try this, find 4 into negative 8, what will be the answer? 4 8s are 32, and I have to give the negative sign because both integers carry negative sign. Both integers carry opposite signs, so I have to give negative sign to the answer. So answer will be the negative 32. 8 into negative 2, the answer will be negative 16. 3 into negative 7, the answer will be negative 21. 10 into negative 1, the answer will be negative 10. As like that, you have to solve this. You have to solve this in your notebook. You can stop this video, you can see this, and you can solve this. You have to solve this in your notebook. Okay, our next point is multiplication of two negative integers. Look at here, negative 3 into 4 is negative 12, because both carrying opposite signs, so answer also carry negative sign. What will happen here? Negative 3 into negative 2, I have already told that we have to do our multiplication, simply multiplication. So 3 2s are 6. I have to write here 6. But what about the sign? 3 and 2 carry same sign, that is negative sign. So I have to give the say positive sign to the 6 number, to the integer. And already in the first video we have studied that while writing the positive integer, it is not necessary to write positive sign every time. So I can write only 6, simply 6. Okay. The next point is product of 2, 3 or more negative integers. Look at here carefully. The A example, negative 4 into negative 3 is negative 12. Because 4 3s are 12 and 4 and 3 carry same sign, so I have to give positive sign, which is not it is not necessary to show every time. So I can write here simply 12. But what happened in this B example? Negative 4, negative 3 and negative 2. I have to do the simply multiplication. So 4 3s are 12 and 12 2s are 24. So I will write here 24. Look at here carefully, 24. But what about the sign? Already in the first video we have studied that if any multiplication is carry even numbers of negative integers, it will show positive integer as an answer. And any multiplication carry odd numbers of negative integers, it will show negative integer as an example. In this example B, negative 4, negative 3 and negative 2 are the 3 negative integers are there, and 3 is an odd number, so I have to give here negative sign. There is a one more point of explanation. I can explain as like that, or you can understand as like that. This negative and negative becomes positive, and positive and this negative becomes again negative. So I have to give here negative sign. So negative 4 into negative 3 into negative 2, the answer will be negative 24. Again we will discuss about the example D. Negative 5 into negative 4 into negative 3 into negative 2 into negative 1. So there are the 5 negative integers. Again 5 is an odd number, so I have to recall that there are the 5 integers, 5 is an odd number, so I have to give negative sign to the answer. But before that we have to do the simply multiplication. So we will do the multiplication here. 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 62s are 120, 121s are 120. So answer will be the negative 120. You are grown up now, and you are eligible to do the multiplication orally. You have to practice it yourself. So what are the properties of multiplication of integer? The first one is closure under multiplication. That means both integers, both numbers are integers, then their product is also an integer. So in the multiplication always the numbers are integers, so their product is also an integer. What about the commutative multiplication? Look at here. 3 into negative 4 is equal to negative 12. Negative 4 into 3 is equal to negative 12. Okay, in the statement first and statement second we can say that they changed their order of places. In the statement we read 3 into negative 4, and in the statement second negative 4 into 3, but their answer is remains same, that is negative 12. So what we can say about the commutative of multiplication? If we change the order of the places of the integers, the answer will be the same to the both side of the equation. So in short I can write A into B is equal to B into A. The next one, multiplication by 0. Already we have studied in the first video the magic of the 0, because 0 is a selfish and it takes all the answers. That means if I multiplied integer with 0, or if I multiplied 0 with any integer, my answer always be 0. That means a into 0 is equal to 0 into a is equal to 0. The next point is multiplicative identity. So what is, if I multiplied integer by 1, or if I multiplied 1 by with any integer, I will give the I will get the answer as the same integer as an answer. So how we can explain that? Negative 3 into negative 1 is equal to 3. The 3 and 1 carry same sign, so I have to give here positive sign to the answer. That means if I multiplied 1 to any number, I will get that same number as an answer. Associativity of multiplication. Look at here. What called as the associativity? That means a grouping of the numbers. If both sides of the equation carry the same numbers, look at here as like that a, b, c, and here is also a, b, c, but at the left hand side they make a group of a and b for the multiplication, and at the right hand side they make a group of b and c for the multiplication. But what will happen? The grouping of integers affect the product of the integers? No, because in general for any three integers a, b and c, if integers are same, then in any way or by changing their order of place, the always multiplication, the answer of the multiplication will be the same. What about distributive property? Look at here carefully. 16 into 10 plus 2. So in bracket there is a 10 plus 2, and at the outside of the bracket there is a multiplication of 16. That means this 16 is multiplied by 10 plus again this 16 is multiplied by 2. Look at here, 16 multiplied by 10 plus 16 multiplied by 2. As this way, the outside of the number which have to multiply to the bracket, we have to distribute that multiplication number to the every number whichever is present in the bracket. So as like that, a into b in bracket b plus c, how we can write? A into b plus a into c. Making multiplication easier as like that. Look at here carefully. 16 into 12. Okay, 16 into 12, we know very well the table of 16 and 12, but what is the easiest way if I want to give the competitive exam? How we can multiply it easily, or how we can multiply the numbers orally? So 16 into 12 can be written as, they wrote here 16 as same way, but how they write here 12 as 10 into 10 plus 2, and by using distributive property we can find out the answer easily. As like that, there are many multiplication ways of different numbers, different ways of multiplication ways of numbers, which increases our excitement towards the maths. So we are going to solve exercise 1.3. You can see this. You can see in this video there is a exercise 1.3 which is gives in a textbook, and at the other side you can see the answers of the exercise 1.3. I know that you doesn't have any book, so by stopping this you can stop this video, or you can solve this exercise at home, but before that we will solve this exercise by orally. It is very easy. Before that, if you have any queries, you can again listen carefully our first video, or you can listen this video again from the starting point. Okay, without wasting our time, we are going to start our exercise 1.3. Question number 1, find each of the following products. There are the 10 multiplication sums. We have to multiply that by using the multiplication rule. The first one, 3 into negative 1, 3 ones are 3, 3 carry positive sign, 1 carry negative sign, both are the opposite sign, so answer will be the negative 3. So 3 into negative 1 is equal to negative 3. As like that, negative 1 into 225 is negative 225. Negative 21 into negative 30 is equal to 630, because 21 and 30 carry same sign, so answer also carry positive sign, and by multiplication of 21 and 30 we get the answer 630, that is 630. Negative 316 into negative 1 is equal to 316. Negative 15 into 0 into negative 18, this is very important. We have while solving this example in examination, first we should be alert while solving a problem. We can see that here 15 and 18, but we can also see that there is a 0, and by using 0 property, I know that if I multiplied any integer with 0, my answer always be 0. So I can write directly 0, and 0 doesn't have any positive or negative sign. Here f, negative 12 into negative 11 into 10. So 12 into 11 is 132, both carrying same sign, so 132 carrying positive sign into 10, so 1320 is the answer. G, 9 into negative 3 into negative 6 is equal to, I write here 9 as the same in a question, negative 3 into negative 6, 6 3s are 18, both carry same sign, so answer is negative 18, and 18 9s are 162. The next question, H, negative 18 into negative 5 into negative 4. Both these question carrying 3 negative integers, and 3 is an odd number, so I know that the answer will carry negative sign, which will be the negative integer. So 18 5s are 90, and 90 into negative 4, the answer will be negative 360. If you by heart your tables carefully, you can solve all these examples orally. I, negative 1 into negative 2 into negative 3 into 4, so 1 2s are 2, 2 3s are 6, and 6 4s are 24, but this question carrying 3 negative integers, which is an odd number, and if odd number carrying integers, while doing multiplication, the answer will show negative sign to the answer. Now the last question, J, negative 3, negative 6 into positive 2 into negative 1, so 6 3s are 18, 18 2s are 36, 36 1s are 36, and it carry, okay, there is a one mistake I have wrote here. I have to write here negative 2 in a question. Look at here, negative 3 into negative 6 into negative 2 into negative 1. So it carrying a 4 negative integers, which is an even number. So our answer will be positive integer, that is 36. Okay. With the help of this, you can solve other question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. Okay, you can solve this easily. Okay, I am going to scroll this as slow as possible, as slow as possible. So look at here, question 2. Okay, we will explain it again. Verify the following. A, 18 into 7 plus negative 3, in that is in bracket, is equal to negative in bracket 7. How we can solve this? This 18 into 7 plus this 18 into negative 3. So 18 7s are, or instead of that I can also solve 18 7 in plus negative 3, that is 4, so 8 fours are, and this I can solve. 18 sevens are 126 and 18 threes are 54s, which carry negative sign. If I find out the answer, the both sides shows the same sign, that is LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. As like that you can solve this example B. For question number 3, for any integer a, while what is negative 1 and a equal to, so negative 1 into a is equal to negative a, whereas a is an integer which is a negative integer. Determine the integer whose product with negative 1 is, so if I multiply negative 1 with negative 22, so 22 ones are 22, both are the negative integers, so answer will be the positive integer. B, negative 1 into 37, 37 ones are 37, negative and positive both are opposite signs, so answer will carry negative sign, so it will be the negative integer. Negative 1 into 0, already we have studied that if we multiply 0 with any integer, my answer will be always 0, and 0 does not carry any sign. Find the product using suitable properties. Before that, the question number 4, starting from negative 1 into 5, write the various product shows some pattern to negative 1 into negative 1 is equal to 1. They already told us to start from the negative 1 into 5. Negative 1 into 5 is equal to negative 5, negative 1 into 4 is equal to negative 4, negative 1 into 3 is equal to negative 3, negative 1 into 2 is equal to negative 2, negative 1 into 1 is equal to negative 1, negative 1 into 0 is equal to 0, and negative 1 into negative 1 is equal to 1. But how it is? Look at here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Afterwards, 0 afterwards, negative 1. That means we have used our descending order of the numbers from 5 till to the negative 1. Okay, the important question number 5, find the product using suitable properties. I am going to here explain one example. With the help of this, you can solve this at your home. If you have any queries, you can ask me, or you can contact me with the help of school. Find the product using suitable properties. The first one, 26 into negative 48 plus negative 48 into negative 36. Look at here, at the both side negative 48 is very common, so I have to put here at the outside of the bracket as a common, and in the bracket I can write here remaining 26 plus negative 36. So 26 and 36 carry opposite signs, so we have to subtract these numbers. 36 minus 26 is equal to 10, and the 36 is a bigger number, so I have to give the negative sign to the 10. So what will be the answer? Negative 48 into negative 10 is 480. By distributive property we can solve this example. The B, 8 into 53 into negative 125, it is a simply multiplication, but by using the commutative property, I know that 125 and multiply by it, I can get the nearby number which having 0, and if any number having 0, the multiplication will be get easy. So I have to put here a bracket to 8 into negative 125, so I will get answer the negative 1000, and if I multiplied 53 with negative 1000, I will get the answer negative 53,000. With the help of this, solve the exercise question number 5 in your notebook, and here are the answers to check out yourself, but I will say try to solve yourself without looking here. Write down this question on one page, and without helping this video you can solve this. I know that you are good in your studies, you are genius, you can solve these, just you have to try. Question number 6. A certain freezing process requires that room temperature will be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? Look at here, the given present room temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. Decreasing the temperature every hour is 5 degrees Celsius. So what will be the room temperature after 10 degrees Celsius? So the first room temperature is 40 degrees Celsius, and after 10 hours, so I will write here 10, but they gives us the calculation as per every hour, and from 1 if we have to find out the many answer of many, I have to do the multiplication. So I will write here multiplication sign into -5 because it is decreasing, so I have to write here -5. So 10 5s are 50, so I will put here -50. So 40 minus 50, the answer will be -10. So the room temperature after 10 hours is -10 degrees Celsius after the process begins. In question number 7, in a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer and -2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answer and 0 question for not attempt. The first question, Mohan gets 4 correct and 6 incorrect answer. What is his score? Look at here. Mohan gets marks for 4 correct questions is equal to 4 into 5 is equal to 20. He gets marks for 6 incorrect answer, that is 6 into -2 is equal to -12. Therefore, total score of Mohan, that is 20 minus 12 is equal to 8. Thus, Mohan gets 8 marks in the class test. Reshma gets 5 correct answer and 5 incorrect answer. What is her score? Reshma gets marks for 5 correct questions, that is 5 into 5 is equal to 25. She gets marks for 5 incorrect questions, that is 5 into -2 is equal to -10. Therefore, total score of Reshma is equal to 25 plus -10 is equal to 15. So Reshma gets 15 marks in the class test. Hina gets 2 correct and 5 incorrect answers out of the 7 question he attempts. What is her score? Hina gets for 2 correct questions, that is 2 into 5 is equal to 10. She gets marks for 5 incorrect answers, that is equal to 5 into -2 is equal to -10. Therefore, total score of Hina is equal to 10 plus -10 is equal to 0. Thus, Hina gets 0 marks in the class test. As per that, you can solve this example 8. Try to solve in your notebook, and you can solve this question number 9 easily. Look at here, in question number 9 they gives us multiplication, but actually by dividing process we can find out the answer. Look at here, -3 into dash is equal to 27. That means I have to divide 27 by -3, that is 3 9s are 27, so I have to write here 9, but answer carry the positive sign. That means both in question both integers should carry same sign. If 3 is carrying the negative sign, that means 9 is also carry the negative sign. You can stop this video for writing the questions in exercise, or at the other side you can see the answer sheet, but try to solve it yourself. If there is any query, you can take the help of answer sheet, otherwise you can ask me anytime. So here we over the by solving the exercise 1.3. Thank you.